Hey everyone, FiGuy448 here, and welcome back to another episode of Banished. In the last episode, we averted disaster, and it appears that as far as our food production goes, we are jamming it out. Now, the trick is to keep it going and slowly expand. One thing I do want to do is I want to make sure that these houses are converted to stone. I think that will help with the expansion. I've also put a second barn here. I don't know how long that's going to take to build, but through the winter we are 87% full. So I even have one field shut down, but I do have these two going and they're fully stocked, as you can see, as I don't want to mess with not having the materials, the food available. So the next goal is to slowly build a stockpile of items up here. We do desperately need to get some sort of livestock going, whether it be cattle, whether it be what have you. Desperately need that, and we also need to get some of the other trades going. There's a brewery, there's a town hall. I don't know how the town hall really matters as much. We've got a schoolhouse already. We do need a well at some point. Just want to make sure that we don't lose any houses to fire. Hasn't been a problem yet, but you never know. It's one of those things that could definitely come up, and if it does, it's probably going to bite us pretty hard. I also wouldn't mind getting a quarry going. We've got two miners here, and it looks like our stockpile of iron is doing well, so I'm going to drop that back down to 1. And looks like stone seems to be the issue here. I don't know why we've got all this iron. That's not being built yet. Nothing is being built yet. Let's speed things up just a touch, and maybe we will get some action going over here, because we have one guy that's wandering around with no house. And he made it through last winter, but I can't expect him to live another winter on the streets. There he is, right there. And let's see what else we have going on here. These guys are doing their thing. I guess he's a forester, the one without a house. Okay. Alright, his house is being built. Good. I only have 3 logs there. We should have... Okay, his house is about to be built. Okay, good. Let's see who moves in there. Homeboy, you better come claim your house before someone else pops in there. He's a laborer, 72-year-old laborer. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that house is likely going to become available within a few years. Alright, our fields seem to be going well. It's early summer, and we're already 55% there, 61% there. How are we doing on food? 78% full. Alright, ooh, trader. Let us, just for the heck of it, let's see what we've got up here. Pecan and onions. We definitely don't need food. But, so we'll go ahead and, oh, I guess I should have ordered something. That's something we need to do as well. We need to get very specific in what we want. That way, when we are ready with our funding, then we know it'll arrive. Let's see, I've got 1 laborer. Let's go ahead and get some rock. And there seems to be some right there. And looks like, well, there's nothing there. Is that a rock? Okay. Yeah, let's get all the rocks out of here. That's iron, I believe. Oh, there's a ton of rocks over here. Let's do this. Let's just take a little bit of stone from that area. We'll see where he goes across, because there's a bridge right there as well, so it's not like maybe going all that far. I don't think there's a road there, but that's okay. Alright, these guys are rocking and rolling. It's summertime, 80% yield. Alright, the potatoes are not doing all that great, but again, we're 75% full here, so I don't think we're going to be hurting too terribly bad. Let's increase the number of iron tools there to 90. Like I said, I just want to kind of creep this up just a little bit. I mean, we've got more than enough tools. Unfortunately, I think they're only 8 apiece, aren't they? That's only 2% full. Herbs, we still have 2 herbalists, so let's bump that up to 100. Yeah, that'll work. I'm going to keep the coats as is right now. Well, you know what? I lied. Let's throw 10 more coats in. Let's make that 80. That way, we'll slowly creep that up because we've got plenty. I just want to make sure that the tailor does not run out of materials here. They've got 6 leather left, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's rock and roll through the summer here. Get some stone coming in. I think we're gonna... Alright, this needs to get built. Stone seems to be the problem here. Firewood, we're jamming it out. Alright, 63% full, so we should get full with this harvest. Pretty much every time we get to... another builder there. Every time we get to winter, I want to have this barn as full as possible. Because I'm all about stockpiling food now, especially after last run. What are you guys doing over here? Come on. It's early autumn and you haven't even... Okay, now you're going. Okay, looks like we are... Let's crank up the... Alright, we've got 2 laborers. Alright, we're almost there. Okay, I'm just going to let those 2 builders do their thing. And I'm going to go ahead and put another forester in the mix. Oh my gosh, we're going to lose so much of this. Early freeze, it looks like. Alright, thankful that we had that stockpile when we had it. Alright, now looks like you guys are done. So let's get you back out hunting. And you're going to gather, and we're going to throw another 3 at the foresters. Alright, we've got plenty of firewood, it appears. I think, alright, we don't need a builder. Oh, that's done. Excellent. So let us throw another woodcutter in. And another forester, at least for right now. That'll give us 1 laborer to kind of float around and do their thing. Yeah, we do need to gather more stone. So, is someone over here gathering stone? Yeah, let's do that. Let's have someone over here just get all the stone. Okay. Alright, the miner has died of old age. So that's okay because we had a laborer there to take up the slack. Now the hunters and the gatherers should be keeping this fairly close. Hopefully by the end of winter we're still, I'd like to be around 70, between 70 and 75% full. And I think the venison is going to supplement that quite nicely, as well as the gatherers. We desperately need to get some stone coming in, like a lot of stone. See, we've got one miner going, that's fine. Plenty of stuff left here. We don't really need to worry about that. Okay, we've got a laborer, so that laborer should go off and get the stone. Early spring, alright. Let's slow our clock down. Alright, looks like we are good. We're 90% full. Alright, let's roll this back and add the farmers. I want to kind of keep the foresters going. I don't want to get in a situation where we're out of logs. So I'm trying not to take away from the forester. The hunters, they keep the leather coming in for the coats. So definitely want to keep those. Alright, we're back up to where we got in trouble before. Alright, we're 82% full. Okay, good. We've got some stuff coming in here. Alright, I am not sweating too bad about this. Alright, we've got firewood getting dumped in here. We've got a ton of firewood there. I think it might be time. Let's find someone. I want to throw one person out. Are we at the tool limit already? Wow. Okay, let's throw some more tools up here. Alright, we've lost 2 farmers. So let us drop down. How are we doing on food? 70% full. Okay. Let's drop a forester down. Just because I think we're okay on logs and firewood. Yeah, we got a stockpile of 5. Alright, now we've got a laborer. I really, really, really want to make another stone house here. And I really want to do it right there. I think I probably need to do this during spring, but I don't know. We've got stone, we got plenty, we got a ton of firewood. You guys have reached your max on firewood. We've got a stockpile of 850 is what that means. So homeboy's working. Yeah, he's got plenty of inventory to work with. We've got 6 students that are gonna, alright, we've got one more person in the workforce now. I'm gonna leave that person as a laborer right for this minute. Oh, trading post. Okay, then now they're starting to come a little more frequently, so let's see what we've got here. Oh gosh. We're not gonna have enough, are we? Not even close. Oh, yes we are. Overpaying by 80. Okay, that's fine. I can drop this down to 100. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, we are trading. And we are immediately not going... Alright, we're going to drop the inventory and slowly build our way back up. So let us do this. Yeah, that's fine. I can handle that. We'll increase the herbs though. Oh yes, 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 yes. That is exactly what we needed. Now we can have a person handle the herd. Fantastic. Alright, we can fit 9 cows in here. Not a lot, but better than nothing. Hopefully they'll be a little more hardy than the chickens were. Alright, we got 2 cows in there. Work, work, work. Alright. Alright, good. It looks like the house might be complete by winter, so we may not have to have a problem with someone being homeless. I hope. Alright, woodcutters rocking and rolling, doing their thing. I hope they're male and female. That would be pretty cool. Alright, we don't need a builder anymore, so oh, what am I doing? Oh my gosh. Late autumn. All the food is in here. What? Where did all this food go? Did we lose that much food? Oh wow. Okay, we are... I did not even see what happened to that food. Yeah, I mean, we can't even play. I gather, I guess. The fishermen right now are pretty useless. I have no idea what happened. Did everyone just go and just absolutely fill up on food or what? Okay, you guys need to breed or do your thing or do whatever you're gonna do. Okay, now we gotta work our way up to getting... Okay, let's add another 10 each. And, well, we're gonna bump that up 1 notch each. Yeah. Until we can buy some seeds or something different. Okay, firewood. Oh my gosh. Alright, you guys are getting greedy. I got a bunch of logs there. Okay. That's fine. Keep these guys busy. Alright, we need some of these guys to grow up. I need workers. I need people getting food. I don't like seeing these under 1,000. Not at all. Look at all those deer there. Oh my gosh. Okay, whoa, early spring. Alright, let us get these guys crack-a-lacking again. Alright. Now let's see what happens. Might be time to put that field into play as well. You know what, let's do that. We got pepper, pepper, potato. Let's do potato here. Yeah. Let's work it. Work. Iron is low. Yeah, that's cool, but I got bigger problems right now. I need people working. How are we doing on herbs? We got 41. Okay. Alright, the hunters seem to be doing their thing. It just takes them a little bit longer. Alright, you guys are slammed on a bunch of stuff. Your stockpile is 100% full. So you guys should be good. Alright, we've got 3 fields working, so we should be able to slam this full again. Or at least come pretty close. We got 1 laborer out here doing their thing. You know what? Let's get that laborer to work. So we need iron. There's got to be some iron, like right. No. There's got to be some iron, like right in through here somewhere. No. So tell me I picked it all up. Is that iron? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have that laborer go get that iron right there. That's not too far of a walk. Of course, there's a nice little stack right there. I mean, we do have a miner kind of doing their thing. Okay, let's crank this back up and hope for the best for our farm. It's early summer, and looks like this field is doing well. This one is doing okay. We got a late start on that one, so if we can get over half of that field harvested, I'll be pretty happy with that. And are you out of logs, or are you just full? Looks like... Okay, looks like you are just full. Alright, let's get through this season, and then I think we will call it an episode. Looks like we had a minor hiccup in the food situation, but thankfully we caught it early, and it appears that... you know, I'm going to go ahead and harvest that. I just don't trust the cold weather to stay away. As long as we can get a good bit of this. Do we have anything going over there? Okay, we have venison going over there. Alright, we should be slamming this sucker full. Alright, yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, early autumn. Come on. Let's get the rest of these fields done. I don't care where you put it, just fill it up. Alright, good. Good, 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 good. Alright. That makes me a happy guy. Okay, now, let's slow this down. And let's get rid of these suckers and let's put them to work. Alright. I think that will do us for now. And again, I think the goal up here is going to be to eventually creep up everything until we can afford to buy a different type of crop. Oh, Look at that. We've got 3 cattle. Fantastic. I'm wondering what they... I guess, do they produce milk? I'm not sure what all they produce. Sheep would be fantastic. If we can get some sheep, I think we'll be in business, because then we can upgrade our coats, and that's when we really start making some money, and then we can really expand our food selections. But anyways, I think that we're gonna call it an episode here. Thank you guys for watching as always, and if you like what you see, go ahead and slap that like button, and if you want to see what's coming up, go ahead and subscribe. Try to have a video up every day. Right now it's just 2 series. I'm hoping to incorporate a 3rd one very soon, and maybe scale back on one of these and just have it not quite so frequently. Get a little more variety going. But anyways, you guys take care, and this is FiGuy448 signing off, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.